Hey everybody, right now it's in the evening, I don't know, 9 o'clock or so. I'm in Spruce Pine, North Carolina, and there are lots of other folks here spending the night. You can see some church folks. It was a long day, but we were able to get the supplies here. Almost fell off a cliff, but we made it. And I'll be posting some videos. I don't have time to edit everything, so I'm probably just going to post a whole bunch of separate videos, so go through them and listen to them. This is where the world's largest clean quartz mine is. And I don't think that helped because it made the water wash off the mountains because they basically strip mine everything. But this church has power. It has electricity. They will not have water from anywhere from 2 to 6 months. I think the latest I heard today was maybe 4 months. So all of the restaurants are closed. They have supplies for now, but they still are going to need more. We had families come in literally with no shoes, just nothing today. So I'll upload some of that. We're spending the night here. We're going to continue to volunteer. We have ourselves set up inside of a church building over here where the church has graciously allowed people to stay. We've had people just randomly show up tonight and say, hey, I went to another church, they were full and they sent us here. We're like, we're just randomly finding them a place to stay. The pastor had to go home because he's just exhausted, 69 years old, but he was doing it, man. I haven't seen them all, but I know there are 30 Marines here. I served with 2 of them today, captains. I'm talking Marine Corps officers that came here on their own time. And we were just unloading stuff and getting things to where it needed to go to make sure things were safe. Seems very safe here. There's no FEMA in sight. Doesn't really matter. They just slow things down. So it's been quite the day. I didn't want to post earlier because I wasn't sure if we could tell people where we were going, but now it seems to be relatively safe. Most people here aren't armed, which is fine. Mostly people are open carrying sidearms, which is good, because that way we're all protected. We had a couple that allowed me to film them. I will post that here in a little bit and they can tell you their story. They came in and got stuff. They were living in a storage garage now. We had another young man come over who was 18 and he was trying to get some food, and Aaron got him some food, and he goes, what can I pay you for this? And we're like, you don't, just take some. And he was only going to take like 1 can. We made him take a bunch of more. So these are fellow Appalachian folks, good folks, and really kind-hearted. They can use a lot of volunteers. So if you've got time, there's a lot of jobs to do. Some is unloading, some's just organizing stuff. It's a mess down here. Cell service seems to be somewhat restored, so that's good. We also have a couple Starlinks here, which is how most of this, actually this place did not get Starlink till yesterday about 5 or 6 in the evening. And that is how they finally got communications to be able to talk to other folks. Lots of people are just coming here because they felt God told them to. It's been really interesting to hear that. They just showed up. They said to go and they came. Never seen anything like it. It's amazing to watch people helping people. Tomorrow there's a whole bunch of trees that need to be cut up. For those of you who know me, I don't use chainsaws anymore. So I might carry some wood, or they also need to deliver. And now we have an empty trailer since we delivered all our supplies here. And we are gonna see if we can go out and make some deliveries. We've been told we're gonna go out as far as we can to see how far we can go. The route up here was difficult. We had to cross a checkpoint. And in order to cross the checkpoint, we had to tell them who we were, where we were going. And then we crossed a mountain, and this road had barely been put back together. Some of it had fallen off. There was a point where we either were going to hit another car or fall off a cliff. We almost did both. We made it. I'll post some of that video as well. You won't see the other car, but you'll see me telling Aaron to go left so we don't fall off. And super proud of my wife. She did an amazing job driving across this mountain. This was one of the more treacherous roads we've been on in our lifetimes. Some of the roads were washed out. We've seen semi-trailers washed out and about, just mangled. Yeah, I don't want to keep this too long so you guys can see the other stuff that's been happening. So I will start posting those videos. Keep praying. Thanks, y'all.